chipped, so I'm going to be redoing it. And this is another thing that I do myself and I refuse to pay people to do. So I figured I would share it with you guys in case anybody had thought about doing their nails at home but hadn't. I am kind of obsessed with doing my nails. I have what I call my own like little nail salon. And for a long time I did like no chip nail polish on my own. And what I do now to get my like typical look right now, which is just like longer white nails, is Polygel. And I thought I would share it with you guys because it's actually really easy. When you are gonna do your nails, there are some like prep things that you should do. I'm not gonna get too much into that in detail, but basically what you're gonna be like pushing your cuticles back and then like using this or like those other tools to like get that dead skin then off to get clean cuticles. Unfortunately, I already did that before I thought about doing the video, but I can do that in a different one. And then you do want to file it because if it is too smooth, then there's nothing really for it to grab onto. So you need to try to help your like nail polish and give it something to grip onto so it doesn't fall off. So usually the first time that you buy like a kit like this, it'll give you everything that you need in it. But I bought this on Amazon. It's like a little like tiny, and you can put nail polish remover in it or whatever you want. I'm gonna put what they call like the slip solution, so that makes it easy to put on this like polygel stuff that I'm about to put on. So I put on like a pH bond first. It's supposed to help the base coat bind better. If you don't have it, don't want to buy it. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. You can skip this step if you'd like. But the part you cannot skip is your base coat. So even if you're just doing like the simple no chip manicures, if you skip the base coat, it's just gonna keep falling off. So don't skip this part. I happen to like the Beatles one, but there's a bunch of different brands that you could try. Now you will just click a little button on the back, and it's usually timed to be about a minute. Something when I first did these that I didn't realize is right after it's not gonna be smooth, like after the base coat, it's meant to be sticky so that it'll like stick to the next coat. And I didn't realize that. So in case you are new like I was, it's okay if it's still sticky right now. Now when we are doing this polygel, what it is like it's like a gel, and you put it on your nails, and then you have these like forms, which is basically like a mold. There's like a bunch of different sizes, and you pick whichever one matches the nail that you're gonna do. So I found the one that fits my nail the best, like that. And so I also happen to have these like little clips that it's after I put the gel on, it'll help me hold that onto my nail. This is the one that I use. When you first order the kit, it'll give you like a little brush that you put it on with. And I've used it a lot, so I have to like kind of squeeze it out. But you're gonna put it onto your nail. And then, so I just have like a lump on my nail right now. And so you're gonna put this on over it. And right now it's like super easy to move, but the second you put it under the UV light, then it's gonna harden. So do you see how like when I do it now, there's like all this stuff on the sides? So I need to get that out or off, otherwise it's gonna get hard. So that's what I'm gonna do this slip solution. And I'm picky about this part because I don't want to have to do a lot of filing, but maybe that's just because I'm lazy. All right. So from the front, it's good. But so what you're gonna do is then take that same brush and smooth that out. If it starts to get sticky, that's how you know you need to put more slip solution on that brush. And now it's like it goes all the way up. And I'm checking the front again, because sometimes it moves a little bit. And again, I'm lazy and I don't have to file. Well, I'll have to file a little bit, but I don't want to file a lot. And now you're gonna put it under, and so again, these little clips just help keep that like form or mold in shape, so that as it's starting to harden, I'm not messing it up, or like it's not moving off of it. So then I'm gonna have like a weird like crooked nail or something. And then after it dries, so I do where the UV looks directly at it, and then I'm gonna flip my hand and have it look at the bottom side to make sure that it's dry under there too. And then there's these things that kind of look like dog clippers, and that's what they use, like if you've ever gotten your nails done at a salon, that's how they like cut down acrylic nails or gel nails or whatever it is. So that's what I use. So like I said, so I did one like this, and I'm gonna do like this to make sure that like on the underside it's dry as well. So now that I've done it, you can see I still have like that form on it, like that's like this little thing. So now I can go ahead and try to take that off. And there you go. So I can put this back. So there you go. Now I'm gonna take this and cut it. So I want it to be a similar length as my other ones. And you can file it off or cut it off, but it's not like there are some of like the little edges that did get like around it. You see that? So those I'm gonna cut them a little bit first. And I'm just gonna file it so it's smooth. And like I said, you could put a top coat on it. Personally for me, it's super smooth, so and like shiny, and I think it looks pretty, so I don't really do it. But if I'm doing like other nail things, then I probably do. But when it's just like just the polygel, then I typically don't. But yep, so that's all it is. And it's super easy to do, pretty cheap. Versus, so this, like, you can get like the whole kit for like 20 bucks. So this versus going to a salon and getting it done and paying like at least 60 bucks every 2 weeks, your choice.